Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard of Kajal perfumes? No? It is a new perfume company and you need to know all about it. I'm Steve with Max Aroma and today I will tell you all about Kajal perfumes. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, we're back here. I'm Steve with Max Aroma, and I am with the beautiful
Amanda.
And we're gonna tell everybody a little bit about a fragrance brand called Kajal. And you're gonna test them for us and tell us about your thoughts about Kajal. So have you ever heard of Kajal?
I have not.
Well, this is a new fragrance brand, fairly new compared to the other ones. And it has its roots in the Arabian sort of culture of fragrances, so very spicy, rich fragrances. And a lot of their bottles are designed with art and architecture in mind and a lot of spirituality in mind. So we're gonna just test them for you and see what you think. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you can see how Amanda feels about some of the more feminine leaning ones and some of the more masculine leaning ones. So tell me, Amanda, when you wear fragrances, what kind of fragrances do you go for? Sweet, fresh, rich?
I look for something that's very subtle, clean, but has a floral touch.
So take a test of our first one. And these are very intense, yes?
Yes.
The performance is very good. You can almost smell it from like a further distance, yeah? So, fresh, sweet, floral.
It has a really nice balance. It's very fresh. And then at the end of my smell, if you will, it becomes very sweet. Slightly fruity,
Yes.
but not what you'd typically expect. It's very unique.
Wow, you're quite a connoisseur. do you like this fragrance?
I do. I would
Okay.
definitely wear this day to day, to work, on a night out.
And it's not too sweet.
No, I do not believe
It's
it's,
a good
too
balance.
sweet. Yes, I think it's
Okay.
very balanced.
Every day?
I would say every day, yes.
What would you?
But just a little bit. I think a little bit would go a long way.
A little bit, yes. This is very potent. Now we just put
Yes.
one spray on there, and like, even here I can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, but just a couple sprays on the neck is good.
Okay. 1 to 10.
I would say 8.
8. Very good score for Kajal by Kajal. All right. Next one, beautiful bottle we have. Have you ever seen a bottle like this?
I have not.
So this bottle is Jory, and it has like the 8 petals of a flower. So Kajal, all their bottles, they put like architecture and art into it. And they use the number 8 because in many cultures, 8 is sort of infinite, eternal, sort of like a spiritual sort of thing. So let's see how this smells. Strong?
Very potent. It has a smoky smell to it.
Smoky smell. What do you think about a smoky smell?
It's not my taste, but I think for someone else they may enjoy it.
Is this female or male? Masculine or feminine?
I would say it could be either.
Yes.
I would personally say more masculine.
Really?
To me, it smells like a flavored cigar,
Ah,
like a strawberry cigar.
a strawberry cigar.
Yes,
Have you ever been to a cigar bar?
I have.
Really?
Yes, I have.
And have you smoked a cigar?
I do sometimes, yes. I do enjoy them.
Wow. Wow. My kind of lady. What kind of desirable man would wear this?
I would say someone who's unique, sophisticated.
What would you picture he's wearing?
I would picture a man in a suit, but a hipster,
A hipster?
which is a very weird combination.
Okay.
But it's possible.
Okay. Artsy, maybe.
Artsy.
But in a suit.
Yes, like he got his suit at, what do you call those shops?
Suit supply?
No, like a vintage shop.
A vintage?
A vintage shop.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Interesting. And what would you rate this for a man wearing it?
I would rate this a 6.
You good? Wow, that's very intense. Would you agree?
Yes, a little overwhelming.
A little overwhelming. Let's let it settle for a little bit.
Yes.
I feel like there might be some like oud in here, maybe? Possibly. Something woody, something oud.
Yes, it has a very familiar smell. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Well, does it smell like an alcohol, maybe?
Possibly.
Like a liquor? Whiskey, rum, what brings to mind?
I would say it would be the closest to a whiskey.
A whiskey?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Feminine or masculine?
I would say more masculine.
Do you like this sort of note on a man?
I actually do not. I think it's a little overwhelming, and I think that if a man walks into the room, you don't want everybody turning their heads because the smell is too strong.
Right. One thing about Kajal, it actually means being humble, a humble confidence. Not someone that's announcing who I am, but has a very confident, humble presence about him and letting
Right.
people just see it from an internal way. So maybe for Yasmina, it's a little bit intense.
A little too intense, yes.
But for someone who wants attention,
This
Like-
would surely get you that attention.
if someone was going like nighttime to a lounge, wintertime, where you want that little bit of a presence, like nighttime in a like high sophisticated lounge, would this stand out?
Absolutely. This is for someone who wants to dominate the room.
Okay. If they want to do that, how would you rate this? Take a smell now that it's settled down. It's getting a little sweeter. Actually,
It does have a touch of sweetness,
it's
yes.
settling very nicely. So kind of like a lounge, like after 5.
Right.
What do you think now?
I would say a 5.
Okay.
But it's definitely for a dominant personality.
Okay.
This isn't for anyone.
Okay. And this one is called Jihan.
It's very soft.
Yes.
It's sweet.
Yes.
Yes, nice and soft. Definitely easy to wear, not overwhelming.
More feminine, this one.
More feminine, for sure. This I wouldn't imagine on a man.
No.
This kind of smells like plums, like the one we tried first.
Yes. But it's a little
Or
bit different.
grapes.
It's a little bit different. It's
Yes.
not as fruity.
Not as fruity, definitely
Right.
not. This is definitely more subtle,
Yeah.
softer,
Sophisticated.
definitely sophisticated, yes.
Uh-huh. What
that's
kind of
very
woman would be
nice.
wearing this?
A woman who is very sure of herself, very confident, and gets everybody's attention when she walks in the room without needing a strong scent.
Are you talking about yourself?
Maybe.
Okay, so what would you be wearing if you were wearing this?
What would I be wearing?
And where would you be?
I mean, I'm usually wearing high heels, but
Yes.
I think this deserves Louboutins. I do.
I see.
I do.
Okay. Now that we've got the shoes, are you like in an evening gown?
I would say
are
an
you
evening gown,
Going to
the
a gala?
classic black dress with pearls.
I see. A very nice event?
Very nice event,
Or is this
maybe
how you dress every day?
a jazz concert.
Ah,
That's my thing, yeah.
does this take you to a jazz club?
Yes.
Yeah. And with Ryan?
Jazz club, no vocals.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling on the piano?
No.
No.
Love Ryan Gosling, but
No.
not for him.
All right. You wouldn't wear this if he was playing on the piano? Like La La Land and this little jazz club? No?
I would wear it there,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's Jihan, very subtle, nighttime events, jazz clubs. Okay. Now this next bottle is really just beautiful. I have to show this. This is Lamar. This is from Kajal's gold collection. And Lamar is liquid gold. And you can see like a lot of the engravings of gold. It looks like jewelry almost. So let's try Lamar. You've never heard of Lamar, correct?
I have not, no.
Okay. I think you'll find this interesting. Different, yes?
Very different. Sweet.
Yes.
Very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Powerful. I think it's a beautiful smell. It's just one of those smells where a little goes a long way. You don't want to spray too much, just a little bit, and it smells gorgeous.
Women or men? Or unisex?
This could be unisex.
This could be unisex.
Definitely.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Fruity? Clean?
Both, but I'd say more on the clean side.
I see. Do you smell woods?
Definitely hints of woods.
Do you smell musk?
Yes.
Okay.
There's definitely a combination.
What fruit do you smell?
I smell apple.
Do you smell pineapple? Take another smell.
Ooh, yes. And I love pineapple. That must be why I love the smell.
Okay. So Lamar is getting talked about a lot. And why it's being talked about a lot is a lot of people are saying it is almost like a heavy pineapple version of Aventus, Creed's Aventus, which is highly popular. But they're saying Lamar is as strong, as potent, and the sweetness, the fruitiness of it, it's really what stands out. Would you wear this?
I would definitely wear this.
What
But
occasion?
I would also give it to a male friend to wear too.
Would you wear this every day? What kind of occasion?
This I would save for a night out.
Night out.
Yes.
I see. And what about a gentleman? What kind of gentleman would you see with this?
I would imagine a gentleman with a big personality, someone who's funny, someone who's charming, someone who doesn't have a problem getting ladies.
Okay, so this person might not exist that much.
It's like, that's aggressive.
I'm just like, oh man, sounds like James Bond so far. Wow, then this is very sexy then.
Very sexy. I feel like when I smell cologne on a man, it always has a similar smell to what I've smelled before.
Yes.
I very rarely smell something unique, so that would stand out to me.
What would you rate this?
I would rate this one a 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Lamar, a 9, unisex. She can use it, he can use it. And work on that sense of humor. And this one is called Dahab, also part of the gold edition.
I like it, it's very nice. I'm trying to figure out what fruit it is that I'm smelling.
You smell fruit right away.
Yes,
Do you like fruits?
I do, I
Okay.
do.
Is that
And this is very nice, very balanced.
how you like keep your skin so good? By eating lots of fruits?
Yes, I love fruit.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to get secrets here.
That's very sweet,
I'm
thank
trying to
you.
get secrets.
I work hard.
Work hard. Great. Eat lots of fruits. Tell me which fruits.
Yes. In the smell
Or
or the ones that I enjoy?
yeah, either one is fine.
Grapes, apples, pineapple.
Pineapple.
Like in our earlier fragrance.
Yes. I tend to eat a lot.
Mango,
Mangoes, yes.
big fan.
Tropical fruits.
Yes, this smells tropical.
Uh-huh.
It's not pineapple, like in the earlier fragrance. It's something different. It might be a combination, which is why it's hard to place my finger on it.
Could it be a peach?
Yes. Peaches.
More gearing toward feminine or masculine?
I would say more feminine.
Okay. Would you wear this?
I would definitely wear this.
Right now in the winter or more spring or summer?
I would say more spring or summer, but you could definitely wear it in the winter to bring spring and summer to this cold weather.
Do you think that matters if someone wears, because most people wear like fruitier scents in the summer and like more dense scents in the winter. Do you think that matters?
No, I don't. I think if anything, it brings life to the winter.
Okay.
In the freezing cold, it's nice to smell something a little fruity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Takes you somewhere else, which is ideal.
And we're in a pretty freezing cold environment.
Yes, it's pretty brutal. This takes me to a tropical island.
Okay.
Very nice.
Can a guy wear this?
I would say a guy can wear it, yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's more geared toward women because it does have a feminine smell, but everybody has different pheromones.
Right.
So it could smell different on a man.
Okay. On a guy, if you smelled this, sexy or friend zone?
I would say sexy. It
Really?
could be sexy, yeah.
Okay.
I think it depends on the man.
Okay, what kind of man could pull this off? Or what kind of life?
He has to hold himself very well. Successful. And successful does not mean rich. Someone who is self-assured and has a nice personality.
Successful not being rich, what does that mean?
Successful to me is doing what you love and being able to make a living doing that.
Do you think the scent makes the man or the man makes the scent?
The man makes the scent.
Wow. You hear that, gentlemen? So you have to accentuate the scent, not the other way around.
Absolutely.
But this is very fruity, light. I feel this guy should have like a good sense of humor. Being like this different and fruity and light.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is not a super serious guy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He might be
serious guy would not pick this up.
Yeah. So lighthearted.
Open.
Open.
Open-minded.
What do you think? 1 out of 10.
I would give this one an 8.
Wow, high scores. Okay, so out of all of these so far, you've rated Dihab very highly, Lamar very highly, and you rated the original Kajal very highly. Which one would you choose for yourself out of the ones that you've rated incredibly high? I believe it was like these 3.
For myself,
If I were to let you take a bottle home right now.
I say I would pick the first.
The first one, Kajal.
Yes.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, why have you not subscribed? Where else can you get this kind of great information and be introduced to this wonderful like perfume and others just like it? If you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and please, of course, like the video. Put your Instagram handle in the comments and tell us which Kajal fragrance you would like, because we are going to give away 4 bottles. You heard me, 4 bottles to one of you. Subscribe, like, follow us on Instagram, write Kajal in the comments. Sound good?
Sounds amazing.
Okay.